7:01 is the time, and today Greg Kelley is going to try to prove he was wrongfully convicted in Williamson County.
Kelley was convicted of sexually assaulting a 4-year-old boy at a home daycare back in 2014 and sentenced to 25 years in prison. Kate Whitehaw is live outside the Williamson County Courthouse in Georgetown this morning, where attorneys are going to try to prove that Kelley was wrongfully convicted.
Yeah, his defense attorney expected to have about 10 witnesses testify during the public hearing over the next couple of days, all in an effort to present some credible evidence showing that Kelley did not commit this crime. Now, Jonathan McCarty is the focus of this new investigation, but we need to mention he has not been charged with anything. McCarty is being held in the Williamson County Jail on an unrelated drug charge, and it's not clear if he will testify during the hearing. The Williamson County District Attorney reopened the case earlier this year after new evidence was presented to him in the case. We talked to DA Sean Dick about his role in today's hearing, since his office would normally defend the current conviction. He told us this is really an unusual case, and they plan to cross-examine witnesses when needed and can call their own witnesses, but said he was in agreement with the defense on who needs to testify. While the defense is aiming for Kelley to be exonerated following the public hearing, that would require his attorney to present evidence that Kelley is innocent of the charges. And because of the new evidence, no rational jury would have convicted Kelley if that evidence was presented at another trial. The hearing could also lead to a new trial.
The judge could review this evidence and determine that it raises a doubt as to the reliability of the conviction. It could bring forth to the judge some error that occurred at Mr. Kelley's trial, which was not previously known to the court. And based upon that error, the judge could determine that a new trial is now warranted.
And this hearing could last all the way until Friday. After that, it's expected to take the judge several weeks to make her ruling. Of course, we will be inside the courtroom when everything gets underway at 1:30 this afternoon. Back to you.
Kate, thank you very much. KXAN has been covering this case since the beginning 4 years ago. At KXAN.com right now, we have a breakdown of everything, including a detailed timeline starting with Kelley's arrest going all the way up to today.